during the few moments that we have left, we want to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
If you get a chance to play ball, play ball.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we're at Terminal 23 with Carmelo Anthony for his exclusive event. We recap last weekend's rival day, vote for your top plays of the week, and Scott has some winning tips for 2K Pro-Am. Plus, a chance to earn some VC with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
The back seat, just a freak in the hopped in the tray just to let the top back and thank God for the day. Who gives a what a
The 2K Sports pregame show. With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Toronto Raptors. So for Toronto, their last game, a loss to Chicago. They suffered a blowout loss, trying to leave that one in the rear view and focus on the game at hand. For a few seasons now, we've seen the Raptors find a lot of success in the regular season, but they really have trouble making a postseason run. Why is that, Jet?
Well, they rely a lot on their perimeter players, and that could be dangerous because sometimes, perimeter shots can be off. And then they really don't have a defensive stopper, Ernie.
We all know they play the up-tempo game.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Holland along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. For the Knicks, they continue their stretch of home games. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. They were dominated last year, not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
Two division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Toronto right now, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Scola out there with Damari Carroll. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Lowry with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that.
There's the feed to Lopez. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
We played just over a minute here in the first. And stolen by Scola.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
And it's sent back by Lopez. Cannon dishes to Freak. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And Lopez has it in the corner. Now here's Freak. DeRozan defending from 13, and it's Lopez. One time on the assist by Freak. Lopez has got his first bucket of the night. So for New York, their last game, a win against Brooklyn.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the interior as you could ever be.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms and hands, and it caused hesitation in taking shots in there.
Now here's Lowry. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. I caught up with head coach Dwayne Casey. He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
And thank you for that, Doris. Now here's Freak, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Patterson, he's checked in for the Raptors. Now here's Lowry, screen by Scola. Back to Lowry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lowry's got 5 now.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Freak kicks to Cannon. Lopez a screen. Cannon the pass to Lopez. And that is good. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Now Lowry, he has 5. And there's the pass to Scola. Here's Patterson, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
To the right side. Here's Porzingis. Hits it from 3-point range. Porzingis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Here's Scola. And another basket for Toronto. Here's Cannon. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn. Dishes to Lopez. Toronto grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throw.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
And a wide open look for Freak. Shot is off. And Toronto will come the other way. And here's Lowry. Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Anthony right side. Lets it fly. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Kicks to Freak. There's a good screen to the inside. And stolen by Patterson. Lopez with the steal. Anthony with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
And he gets it to go.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money. There's no doubt. So, New York going with almost an entire new group. Sanders check. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Aflalo is out there with Anthony. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Lopez in at the center position. They're the group New York will start the second one.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Now, here's Joseph. Just 5 to shoot. Up top, Valanciunas. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
And the dunk by Lopez.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Anthony against Scola, and that one's good. And it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And Joseph kicks to Scola. Screened by Valanciunas. Pass to Mills. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
A different look for New York. Porzingis, he's checked in for Aflalo. And it's Cannon in for Jared Bayless. And Toronto also making a switch. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Corey Joseph. Here's Cannon. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Lopez has it in the corner. Here's Freak. And again, New York with the triple. Raptors trail by 5. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Knocked loose and stolen by Freak. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. Number 1, the Knicks.
Well, better protection of the lane the last few weeks, Kevin, has helped them cut down on the easy scoring. They've also done a better job on the mid-range coverage as well, getting to their man quicker and finding ways to clog up the passing lane.
Shot's good. Scola's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
The Knicks leading by 3. Lopez a screen. They set the pick. Cannon kicks to Lopez. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Lopez has got 10.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Now Mills. He had 15 points last outing. And a missed layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets came through when they needed him to. He picked up 16 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, Gia?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
Now, here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. Here's Valanciunas. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Here's Cannon. He feeds it to Lopez. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's where Toronto sits right now in the league ranking. 8th in field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting as well. Pretty good, but they could certainly stand some improvement there.
And going back to their field goal percentage, great consistency and execution for them offensively. I think that's made the difference. They don't have many dry spells.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Anthony, the pass to Cannon. Lopez, a screen on Lowry. Here's Cannon. Here's Porzingis. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Raptors trail by 7. To the inside, Scola. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Taking a look here at numbers for Anthony. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging about 23 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
And so here's Toronto. The Knicks making the shot. Scola sets a screen for DeRozan. Right side Scola. 17-foot shot on the way. And that's off the glass and in. Scola's got 6 in the quarter.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. DeRozan defending. The wing jumper off target.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Down low. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The Knicks leading by 3. Here's the screen. Pass to Porzingis. It's up a 3. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Time now for injury. In the first half.
Thank you, Kevin and Dwayne. A very tight game here. What's the...
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We've seen Robin Lopez really having a great game.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Scola. And it's Carroll in at the 3.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
It's DeRozan with the drive. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. 10 points now for Valanciunas.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Porzingis passes to Anthony. New York moving the ball around. Freak kicks to Anthony. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Screen by Scola. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Carroll. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Carroll's got his third basket of the night right there. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Cannon. Banked in off the glass.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Raptors trail by 6. Here is Lowry. He has 7 to the inside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. He's got 10 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Valanciunas hits them both. The Knicks leading by 4. Cannon kicks to Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. They set the pick. Back to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. There's the dish to Freak. Wide open look. No good. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Valanciunas, good.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. Second, Robin Lopez.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He went over the offensive plan, and that hinges on running through Valanciunas. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Scola dishes to Lowry. Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Freak with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Freak passes to Cannon. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trail by 4. Outside Lowry. Picked away. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Good. Cannon's got 6.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here's DeRozan. He's covered closely.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And here's Lowry. 7 points in the game. He dishes it to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Carroll. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Cannon, now recovering. Anthony against Scola. Now the pass to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And DeRozan, here we go. Ball's knocked loose.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Freak with it. He's got 12. An even 3-on-3 break. And DeRozan throws it down.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Screen by Valanciunas. And it's Carroll in the corner. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Anthony on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And the foul goes on Isaiah Cannon. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Larry Sanders is checked in for the Knicks. Swallow comes in for Isaiah Cannon.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
For the Knicks, Jarrett Williams comes in for Porzingis. And Jarrett Here is Lowry. Freak in a 2-guard. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's a Flalo, and it's Cannon in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the foul called on Freak. Toronto with the ball. They trail by 7. Screen by Scola. Here's DeRozan. And it's Freak with the rebound.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. And look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6. A floater. There's the bucket. Good. New York leading by 8. They set the pick. Cannon kicks to Lopez. Now here's Freak. DeRozan defending. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto.
Terrific game for Freak. He has 12 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
Raptors trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Johnson. Excellent D there from Aflalo. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Screen by Scola. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
New York leading by 9. Here's the screen. Feeds it to Freak. Dishes to Aflalo. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Porzingis. The offensive rebound. Johnson with the block. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Toronto.
Into the lineup for the Raptors. Jonas Valanciunas.
Here's Cannon. While recovering. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lopez, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Outside, Scola. Screened by Valanciunas. Scola dishes to Valanciunas. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak. And the first one drops.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Valanciunas hits them both.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
New York moving the ball around. There's a screen. Inside. Layup off the pick. And it's good on the layup. Porzingis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks. To the middle. Aflalo pulls it in. Aflalo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Here's Scola. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Take up.
Here's Valanciunas. Carroll with the 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Freak. Luis Scola with the rebound. Scola's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Lowry. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Take a look at what Kyle Lowry's been doing. He has 9 points and 8 dimes. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Aflalo with it. Lowry picks him up. Lowry against Aflalo. Shot clock at 6. The feed now to Freak. Plenty of space. It goes straight through with the switch. Freak's got 5 points in the quarter. Raptors trail by 9. Outside Lowry. Kicks it to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. They set the pick. Off the screen. Lopez, no luck.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
And Valanciunas kicks to Carroll. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And now it's only a 5-point Knicks lead.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
6 to shoot. Doubled by Stoll. Freak passes to Lopez. No good. In and out. Off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Out to the wing. Carroll, no one around him. And the 3 off target.
It's a clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Freak. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots. Raptors trail by 7. Outside Lowry. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. And it falls over the rim and in. DeRozan's got 12 points in just the second half.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Follow against Carroll. Lopez, a screen on Lowry. There's the pick. Goes up off the pick. And Lopez throws it down.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. We can't let up now. If we stay and make a few plays, we'll be right back in it. His message was clear. Stay the course, Kevin.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. DeRozan tries again. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Valanciunas.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Pass to Porzingis. To the left side wing. Lopez a screen. Now here's Freak. D right on him. Clock at 4. Cannon, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. Scoa's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Here's DeRozan. Here's Valanciunas. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
And Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
.132 left to play in the final quarter. They get it back. Here's Lopez. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Lopez has got 6 here in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Looking at the game for DeRozan, he has 15 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Anthony dishes to Freak. Out to Anthony. Cannon from long range. Luis Scola with the rebound.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Now here's Joseph. with the teardrop. Outside Anthony. In the corner, it's Freak. Baseline try. Yes!
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Screen by Scola. And Joseph kicks to DeRozan. Tries again. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the middle, Lopez nails it.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Long range from the inbound. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as many as 11 points, and so they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Outside Scola. Deep 2 from Carroll. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Passes it to Carroll. Fires the 3. It's good from beyond the arc. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line for 2.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead.
A three-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here.
So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
It was all about working with my teammates to open up scoring opportunities. For myself, for all of us. The more chance we get as a team, the more we all score, the better off we are in the end.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Robin Lopez.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Our featured matchup tonight out in New York, where the Knicks will be going up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And with some time here to spare, let's talk leadership in the NBA. Kenny, who would you say are the best leaders on the floor in the league?
Wow. Well, obviously, the great Tim Duncan in the San Antonio Spurs with his leadership with Greg Popovich. They're the top of the list. You know, I also like Kevin Durant. You know, Kevin Durant's leadership is probably unparalleled or underrated, I would say, from his position, because he always has his team in position to win.
There's two type of leaders, Ernie, the vocal leader and the one that leads by example. One of my favorite vocal leaders, Chris Paul. Dirk Nowitzki is not very vocal, but he leads by example. LeBron James does both. Very vocal at times,
On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Orlando Magic are ready for this thing to get started. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Knicks wrap up this home stretch. Winning their last 3 games, they'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
It seems like it's all coming together, guys. The coaching staff has gotten through to the players. Everybody is buying in, and it's a wonderful thing when the entire roster is on the same page.
It sure is, Greg. I mean, you've been on teams like that where everything is running smoothly. We knew that was the potential of this team, but they're living up to it and performing at a remarkably high level.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Orlando, Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Payton is out there with Hazonia, and it's Vucevic in at the center. Now here's Payton. Six on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And the basket by Gordon.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Orlando on D. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And what a luxury when you have depth. I mean, a lot of their scoring in that win came from their reserves. And make no mistake, they carried the load for that team.
Without question, the starters can't do it all game long. You need that help from the reserves, and they got it in that one.
Now here's Payton. He had 10 points in the win against Indiana.
Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assist.
Here's Porzingis. Anthony kicks to Bayless. Lopez sets a screen for Freak. Here's Anthony. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here are the Magic now. Payton in the corner. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Back to Payton. And the shot falls short this time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Anthony. An 11-point game for him in the win against Toronto. Freak passes to Porzingis from 11 feet away. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Payton outside. Second shot opportunity. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And both free throws good for Gordon. And so it's New York with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the interior as you could ever be.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms and hands. And it caused hesitation in taking shots in there.
And Orlando has possession. Following the score by New York. Pass to Harris. Using his post move to get the 2 points. The Knicks with the lead. They set the pick. Off the pick. That one off the back iron and out.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
And that misses. That would have put him up.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And it's blocked by Gordon. Vucevic to the pass to Hazonia. Down low. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Payton's got his first basket. Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Kicks to Bayless. And stolen by Payton. Pass to Hazonia. Uncovered. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Hazanya's got his first basket of the night. Knicks trail by 3. Dishes it to Carmelo. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Picked by Vucevic. Payton outside. Five to shoot. He dishes it to Gordon. Puts it up from 15. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Gordon's got 7 points.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Anthony on the wing, guarded by Harris. It's stolen by Vucevic. Harris outside. They get a hand on it. And there's the feed to Payton. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Magic have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. A different look for New York. Larry Sanders is checked in for Lopez. Flalo comes in for Porzingis. And it's Cannon in for Jared Bayless. Then for the Magic, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. Fry comes in for Gordon. And Fournier subbed in for Hazanya. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. The Magic and number 5, the Knicks.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, both of these groups of guys can knock down the triple. I mean, they are deadly from behind that arc. Great shooters who don't feel like they need to rush their shots. They're always comfortable casting up those three-pointers.
Napier, he's checked in for the Magic. Dedmon dishes to Fournier. 5 to shoot. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Knicks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Cannon kicks to Freak. Sanders with a screen on Harris. Freak passes to Sanders. Anthony, that's tipped. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body, so some free throws coming up right now. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Now here is Harris. He had 25 points in the win against Indiana.
And was a force on the defensive side as well. 4 steals over the course of that game.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Here's Cannon. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Again, the miss by Anthony.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Fournier. He's guarded by Flalo. And Fournier kicks to Fry. Here's the screen. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
And New York making a change here. Williams is checked in. We'll go to Doris Burke, who moments ago spoke with head coach Flip Saunders. And Doris, what do you have to say?
Well, I asked him what strategy they were going to use at the offensive end, and he told me that they did not want to have to rely on their perimeter game. Instead, he plans to exploit what he described as a mismatch on the interior, saying, quote, "We have the talent inside to make things very difficult on them. We're going to use it." Kevin?
And thank you, Doris. New York trailing. Freak with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Flalo kicks to Cannon. Fires for 3. Fournier pulls it down. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Fry. The dish to Napier. Shot off the pin. No good. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Freak. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Williams gets the bucket.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Freak. And as Richard also, both teams deciding to change it up. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Freak in a 2-guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Freak with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Feeds it to Anthony. All sorts of time. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Bayless has got his second bucket. Magic leading by 3. There's the pass to Gordon. He kicks it to Fournier. Pass to Azania. Clock at 6. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Azania's got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. The drive by Anthony, and that one's good. Anthony's got 7.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. There's a good screen for 3. Fournier. The shot, no good.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Payton kicks to Fournier. Vucevic is screen on Anthony. Fournier dishes to Vucevic, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Orlando?
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Channing Frye's checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Anthony again missing.
High-quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Here's Anthony. Magic knocking down the tray. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Here's Bayless. Here's Lopez. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Lopez has got his first points of the night.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Now here's Gordon. 7 points in the game. Pass to Hazania. And Anthony sends it back. And they're able to recover. Vucevic with the bucket. Knicks trail by 5. Now Bayless. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Nice shot by Porzingis.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Pass to Hazania. A floater. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Bayless. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Bayless has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Lasagna's shot is off.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Lopez. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
There's the pick. Payton drives in. Shoots from 14. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Vucevic has got 5 points so far. The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Anthony kicks to Freak. Out left to the wing. Here's Porzingis. And again, New York with the triple. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes. That speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start. That's for sure.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post. Make your presence felt.
Nikola Vucevic.
Boy, that's a bunch of caroms, boy, for a 10-game stretch, Kevin. I mean, the opponents he's faced, it's not like they've all been bad rebounding teams either. That makes it even more impressive what he's done on the boards.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Sanders comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's Cannon in for Jared Bayless. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Aaron Aflalo, who's checked in for New York. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He finished 21 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Cannon. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And that concludes.
Well, Carmelo.
All right, listen up, guys. Way to come out strong in the first half. Taking care of business. TCB. We got a spectacular boost from the guys coming off the bench, and that's huge because it should leave us with nothing but fresh legs as we get deep into this game. Something we're doing well right now is spacing and shot selection, and we're shooting it pretty well. Getting open, getting looks, and making sure to make the pass when you don't see something. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Orlando with the ball. 8-point game. Checking out the group for Flip Saunders to start the second half. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Hazonia is out there with Alfred Payton, and it's Harris in at the small forward. Now here's Gordon. Back to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Gordon. A three-pointer off the mark.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Now here's Gordon, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. There's the basket and making a double-digit lead. Anthony's got the first bucket of the third here for the Knicks. Now here's Payton. Tight defense on him. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And a wide open look for Freak. No good on the triple. The Magic trail by 10. Payton can't get it to go.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
The drive by Anthony. And easy 2 points on the layup. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Payton kicks to Vucevic. Dishes to Harris. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one's on Anthony.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And Harris drops them both. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. There's a good screen. Kicks it to Freak. New York moving it around. Freak sets a screen for Anthony. Here's Porzingis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Porzingis has got 13.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Hazonia. 7 points in the game. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both shots good from the strike.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. We spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Over the last month, let's see how the Magic performed in the NBA statistics. Second in three-point field goal percentage. Third in shooting percentage. And they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
You know, you go back to their three-point field goal percentage, some true dead eyes on their roster, no doubt. And that's such a luxury offensively. They have been absolutely lights out.
The Magic trail by 11. Harris outside. And the pass to Hazonia. The Magic again can't hit.
Starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
Bayless the pass to Anthony, and that one's good. Anthony's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor. And checking out the numbers for Freak. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Now here's Payton, and Harris wide open. He shoots. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 7th assist in the game. Bayless dishes to Carmelo. Inside. Lopez, a screen on Payton. And Bayless kicks to Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in. Lopez has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Payton. currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Anthony against Vucevic. Back to Payton. From deep. And he gets the bucket. Payton's got 5 points so far. Here is Bayless. He has 6. He dishes it to Freak. Inside. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Freak. And that's 17 points for Carmelo Anthony.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Payton. He has 5. Here's Azania. Good D by Lopez.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Channing Frye's checked in for Gordon. And he makes all 3. And here is Payton. Pass to Azania. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Azania. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Vucevic has got 7. The Knicks leading by 13. Lopez, a screen on Payton. There's Freak. And that comes off the assist by Jarrett Bayless. Bayless has got his 6th assist on the night. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Azania. 9 points in the game so far. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Sanders checked in for New York. Orlando also making some changes. Evan Fournier comes in for Azania. And it's Napier in for Payton. Fournier pass to Fry. Here's Napier. Off target from three-point range. New York's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points on a deep ball for them tonight. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For the Knicks, Williams, he's checked in for Porzingis. Flalo comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Jarrett Bayless. And a switcher also for Orlando. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. Here's Napier. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Fournier. 8 points for him. Dedmon throws it down with the quick putback jam.
Boy, he's a bulldog down there in the paint. Look at him. I mean, great second effort to get to the basket. Well done. Beautiful.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. No good on the free throw.
Shooting for New York, Larry Sanders. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. The Magic trail by 12. There's a good screen. Here's Napier. Offensive rebound. Dedmon. Right through the D for the layup. Dedmon's got 10.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Williams a screen. Here's Cannon. New York, no good that time either.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now the feed to Freak. Down low, leaps for it, pick off in midair. Here's Napier. The dish to Fournier. Jacks up a three. And it's Napier missing.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Here's Freak. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you can see why the D is willing to just back off and really take their chances with his jump shot.
Fournier dishes to Napier. They double in with Freak. There's the screen. Shot off the screen. The Knicks pull it in. At one point, they led by 16.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Cannon kicks to Sanders. Gets an open look and hits. Sanders has got 5 now.
Well, I don't think you're going to miss too many like those.
The Magic trail by 10. Napier passes to Harris. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Shot from 12, and he nails the jumper. Harris has got 8 here in the quarter.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Cannon dishes to Freak. A Flalo left side. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Freak. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's called on Channing Frye.
Good night of work for Freak. He has 9 points and 7 assists. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
And you know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
The Magic making a switch here. Nicholson's checked in. The Magic trail by 10. Here's Fournier. 8 points for him. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. The shot will not go. Excellent D there from Aflalo.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Harris misses. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And Aflalo, bucket on the assist by Cannon. Cannon's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Napier. 1 second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks lead by 12. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells us. And the Knicks making a change here. Freaks checked in. Tobias Harris is checked in for Orlando. Fournier comes in for Hezonja. The Knicks leading by 21. Freak in at shooting guard. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Bayless in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And stolen by Gordon. Payton against Anthony. Payton outside. There's a good screen. Feeds it to Harris. 5 to shoot. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Pick by Vucevic. Payton outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You can't afford to be playing that loose right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. You don't want to be brain fading right now.
Pass to Freak. There's a screen. Here's Porzingis, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That free throw good from Porzingis.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Payton kicks to Fournier. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Now here's Freak to the middle from 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Payton. The Magic trail by 21. To the inside. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Here's Porzingis, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Larry Sanders is checked in for Lopez. And he makes both free throws. Well, Orlando shooting at a decent 44% clip here. They set the screen. Fournier passes to Harris. He kicks it to Payton. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Vucevic missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Bayless dishes to Freak. Anthony kicks to Freak. Screen by Sanders. Down low. It's taken away by Payton. To the inside, Harris. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. 18 points for Tobias Harris.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Screen by Sanders. Freak passes to Sanders. And he makes good on the layup.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
The Magic trail by 21. Payton outside. Passes it to Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And a new group in for the Knicks. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight, Clark, a dominant showing. And
Carmel.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of Carmelo Anthony.
I don't know if there's a fan base that...
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the New York Knicks. For the Knicks, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. This game in Milwaukee marks the start of a homestand for the Bucks. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
So the New York starting 5. Freak in at shooting guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Plumlee with it. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Good D by Lopez. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Freak kicks to Lopez. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
For the New York Knicks, they coming off a good outing against the Magic.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Here is Bayless, following the basket by O.J. Mayo. Bayless the pass to Lopez. He used that pick to get in close.
Then he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Mayo. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Mayo's got his second basket.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Bayless dishes to Carmelo. Lopez, a screen on Mayo. Shot off the pick, and he overshot that one, missing.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Parker left side. To the middle, here's Monroe. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Elevates and powers in the one hand.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
Now here's Freak. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates. I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Carter Williams, and it's off the back rim. No good.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Here's Bayless. Sinks the three-pointer. Bayless has got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And Carter Williams slams it in.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And that one's good. Freak.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Anthony against Parker. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony kicks to Freak. Back to Anthony. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. In third, the Knicks.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want a foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
And Milwaukee has possession. 6-point game. Plumlee, the pass to Carter Williams. Carter Williams with another miss.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And a wide open look for Freak. Plumlee with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Parker, here we go, to the inside. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Here is Bayless. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Orlando. Here's Carter Williams. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Freak.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Lopez. Missed inside.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switcher also for New York. Sanders is checked in.
What's called timeout?
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And checking out the numbers for Freak. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's putting up 13 points a game, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Milwaukee with the ball. Trailing by 4. Here's Monroe, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Anthony. He had 22 points in the win against Orlando.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Now, Antetokounmpo following the three-point attempt by Freak. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And it falls over the rim and in. Antetokounmpo's got his first 2 points.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize the team and bring it together.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Mike Scott's checked in for Monroe. Chris Middleton comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Vaughn in for O.J. Mayo. Now here's Freak. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Count the bucket. Freak's got 5. Now here's Carter Williams. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. He's looking to even the score in this season series with a win of their own. He told me they can certainly play better than they did the last time, and said with their defense and shot blocking, they're planning to make matters difficult at that end of the floor. Kevin, let's see if they can lock them up.
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
You know, sounds like they'd like to keep this a low-scoring affair. This could be one of those grind-it-out kind of games.
And I'm sure that would suit them just fine. It may not be what the fans want to see or hear, but a win is a win. Come on now. A W is a W, and that's what you're playing for.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Aflalo, looking for his first basket still in this one. He kicks it to Williams. Clock at 6. Screened by Sanders. Freak dishes to Aflalo. And a miss there on the triple.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Milwaukee's shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for free. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. We've got Miles Plumlee. Jabari Parker is out there with Monroe. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Mayo in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And Middleton kicks to Plumlee. Parker passes to Monroe. Back to Parker. Shot clock at 5. High post try. No good. And New York will come the other way. Freak dishes to Anthony. Freak kicks to Bayless. Parker with the steal. Mayo left side. Middleton on the wing. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And Middleton kicks to Plumlee. Mayo the pass to Monroe. And it's blocked. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Bayless leading the charge. And it's Anthony with the jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Middleton. The Knicks making the shot. Feeds it to Plumlee. Taken away by Anthony. Here is Bayless. Defended by Middleton. Lopez, a screen on Monroe. Off the screen, so the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saves a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He hits the second from the line. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Middleton outside. There's a screen. Outside Mayo. Sinks that one from the post. Mayo's got 6 points.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Bayless dishes to Freak. It's Anthony with the drive. Deflects the pass. Plumlee with the steal. Now here's Middleton. Defense is right there. Pass to Plumlee. To the paint. Poked away. Here is Bayless. Covered by Parker. Porzingis passes to Freak. There's the triple. New York, no good that time either. Bucks leading by 4. Middleton outside. Dishes it to Parker. Puts it up from 15. They get it back.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Milwaukee has possession, following the score by New York. Plumlee with the screen. And Middleton kicks to Monroe. There's the dish to Plumlee. The kick out to Mayo. Just 4 to shoot. The Knicks pull it in. Anthony's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bayless the pass to Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on O.J. Mayo.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Middleton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
Show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. In third, the Knicks.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Now here's Middleton. 5 points in the game. Mayo dishing to Parker. Back to Mayo. 6 to shoot. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part. And check out the numbers for Parker. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Averaging 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Now Parker following the 3-point attempt by Freak. That is good. And now a 6-point Milwaukee lead. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Bayless the pass to Porzingis. Kicks it to Bayless. Anthony against Parker. Here's Porzingis. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Milwaukee leading by 4. And Middleton kicks to Monroe. Back to Middleton. And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Sanders is checked in. Mayo into the lane. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic stepped up to deliver. He ended with 11 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
All right, Doris, well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
And the first half comes.
Well, through the first 2 quarters at least, turnovers have been a big issue. What are they doing that is causing you so much trouble offensively?
Well, it's been a high-pressure game, both in transition and in half-court sets. We'll fix it, though. We just need to play a little more steady and make our
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
O.J. Mayo had a solid quarter. He's got 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And New York looking at who they've got. Freak in a 2-guard. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony. And it's Bayless in at the point guard. Now here's Parker.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Passes to Freak. They set the pick. Pass to Lopez to tie. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's good.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. Lopez, no good on the free throw. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Carter Williams can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The pass to Freak for the lead. Rebound by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Parker outside. From the high post. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Bucks trail. Here's Vaughn. He's got 5. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. New York's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Cannon kicks to Freak. In the corner, Thornton with it. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's Vaughn. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And Middleton kicks to Scott. For the lead. And it's good off the back rim and in. Scott's got 8.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
The feed to Freak. Williams a screen. Parker with the steal. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Back to Parker. Drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Cannon kicks to Sanders. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that. But I will say, it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Scott dishes to Middleton. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And here's a check of the 2K leaderboard and the top rebounding shooting guards of the past 10 games. Freak is second.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a 2-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And that's why it takes that unique combination of agility and instincts to make your way onto that list. Those guys have a terrific balance of the physical and mental aspects of the game. Looking at the game Cannon has been having, he's got 10 points and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Clark, 5 pretty big points indeed.
They get it again. New York trailing. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Not sure where it's gone, but he's lost his confidence at the foul line.
And that's been a huge problem. I mean, giving away points at the stripe, never a good thing. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Here's Vaughn. He has 5. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover. And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Now here's Freak, defended by Middleton. That puts them in the lead. Sanders has got 5 points so far.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Williams against Parker. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Freak kicks to Thornton. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a 4-point New York lead. Vaughn. No good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Knicks lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. They've got Antetokounmpo, Plumlee out there with Monroe. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams, and it's Mayo in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And Bayless kicks to Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Here's Bayless. Here's Freak. And again, New York with the triple.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
And here is Carter-Williams. He kicks it to Monroe. Inside runner. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Feeds to Freak. The rebound by the Bucks.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Anthony, the pass to Bayless. Here's Freak. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. 14 points for Freak. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Fires at the elbow. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And it's a 10-point Knicks lead. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Carter Williams. At the elbow, it's Mayo to stop the run, and it's sent back by Lopez. The shot's good from Plumlee. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bayless dishes to Anthony. Milwaukee with the rebound. Monroe's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mayo the pass to Carter Williams, and Plumlee kicks to Antetokounmpo. And he gets it to go.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's Lopez, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
The Knicks making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Mayo kicks to Plumlee. Screen by Monroe. Now here's Carter Williams. Defense right on him. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. And it's Mayo again missing. New York leading by 9. Freak with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Anthony against Antetokounmpo. Freak dishes to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. And the Knicks lead by 11.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Bayless. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Plumlee with the screen. Carter Williams the pass to Mayo. Now here's Carter Williams. Guarded closely. They need this. Goes back up. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Full 24-second shot clock. Outside Mayo. Down low. Shot clock at 3. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 11 points for Michael Carter Williams.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Freak kicks to Bayless to the paint. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Anthony. Count that one. Anthony's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Carter Williams dishes to Plumlee. It's deflected. Here is Bayless. Carter Williams covering. Pass to Freak. There's the screen. The shot misses. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Lopez, a screen on Mayo. Freak passes to Lopez. Plumlee with the rebound. Bucks trail by 11. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. To the inside. It's stolen by Anthony. Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Plumlee with the screen. Carter Williams dishes to Plumlee. Screen by Monroe. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Carter Williams can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 13. Dishes it to Freak. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 4th personal foul. At the line for the Bucks.
That free throw, no good. And the Bucks making a change here. Parker's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Sanders, oh good. The Bucks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th.
Milwaukee timeout.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin didn't sink in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The Knicks leading by 12. Anthony, the pass to Bayless. Now here's Freak, guarded by Mayo. To the right side. The dish to Bayless. Pocket 6. Now Freak. Shot from the top of the key. They grab their own miss. With 1 on the clock, he dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Kicks it to Anthony. Passes it to Porzingis. Here's Sanders, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Knicks.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Carmelo Anthony. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't...
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be...
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
I don't know if I saw anything, but my teammates certainly did. They all did a fantastic job of finding their open spots on the floor. All I had to do was get the ball to them. They made my life easy.
Congratulations, terrific.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present Carmelo Anthony.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
With Carmelo Anthony for his exclusive event. We recap last weekend's rival date, vote for your top plays of the week, and Scott has some winning tips for 2K Pro-Am. A chance to earn some VC with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
If you get a chance to play ball, play ball.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we're at Terminal 23 with Carmelo Anthony for his exclusive event. We recap last weekend's rival date, vote for your top plays of the week, and Scott has some winning tips for 2K Pro-Am. Plus, a chance to earn some VC with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
If you get a chance to play ball, play ball.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we're at Terminal 23 with Carmelo Anthony for his exclusive event.
We the best!
Vote for your top plays of the week, and Scott has some winning tips for 2K Pro-Am. Plus, a chance to earn some VC with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
If you get a chance to play ball, play ball.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we're at Terminal 23 with Carmelo Anthony for his exclusive event.
We gotta be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity! All right, guys, bring it in. We're going to shift to some late-game situational drills now. We need to do a better job of closing teams out late. Coaches, set it up. All right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. And don't forget, meet in the film room at noon.
get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you.
If you get a chance to play.
A lot of money. But me, I'm catching tidy tummy.
It's a light day in the NBA, just 4 games on a Sunday. This year Express tour through the association called the Fast Break. Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder playing the Utah Jazz again, and KD, 2 of 6 from deep. He owned the third quarter of this one. 17 of his 31 points came in that third quarter. This game went into overtime. Russell Westbrook had a double-double in this one, 25 points, 11 rebounds. The Thunder win it 1-0. To 98.
I caught a lot of static.
Mario Chalmers returns with his
I would like it automatic.
Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, what? Did you think would happen next? Oh, what? Could it ever be? So it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you.
To Miami to take on his old squad, the Miami Heat. And gets the
It's true to think I used to pity you.
22 points.
Talk to you, it's true. Next time we can talk about it. Or even start again. I couldn't tell you what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? I knew you were low, man. But the truth is, I was shocked.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. We was thuggin', you was never found. What's that feeling? I'm the realest. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me, they not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Boston Celtics. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So the opening lineup for the Heat, We've got Chris Bosh. LeBron James is out there with Haslam. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Wade in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Bosh. Back to Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes to Bosh. And stolen by Perkins. Pierce with it. And it's Rondo penetrating. And it's sent back by Bosh. Wade kicks to Chalmers. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce. Boston on D. Here's James. Another shot. And the rejection by Perkins. And they'll keep possession. Bosh heads the pick for Chalmers. Inside. Tries to save it. First quarter just over a minute played. Rondo kicks to Pierce. Garnett wide open. True on the 14-footer. Garnett's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Celtics. Miami with the ball. LeBron outside. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Free throw line jump shot. Here's Bosh, the second chance effort.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Heat shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And the first one drops.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Rondo dishes to Perkins. Back to Rondo. Rondo with another miss.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Here's Rondo following the basket by LeBron James. Perkins with the screen. Allen kicks to Perkins. Nice ball movement by Boston. Rondo against Chalmers. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Allen. Can't hit. Great D that time from James. Inside. Lets it go from 11. And Bosh gets it to go on the assist by LeBron.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Look, Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. The phrase superstar gets tossed around the league a lot these days, but that is how he described Dwayne Wade. He said that D. Wade's the guy we'll be giving the most attention to because he can function either as a playmaker or a scorer, saying no matter what he chooses to do, he can hurt you. We have to be ready for everything. Easier said than done, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Boston making some changes. Davis comes in for Kendrick Perkins. And it's Cassell in for Rajon Rondo. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Shane Battier is checked in for Haslam. Miller comes in for LeBron. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Now, here's Bosh. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
There's the pick. Allen outside. Bosh grabs the miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Cole. Miller, that's for 2. And Boston with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Floats one, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Still Celtics ball. Checking in for your Celtics, Leon Poe.
Here's Cassell off the inbound pass, and it's sent back by Bosh. Battier, the pass to Allen. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Allen's got his first bucket of the night. Celtics trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Cole. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shots good by Miller.
It seems that